Hey, what's up guys, how's it going on? Thank you so much for clicking the video. I'm Ayrus and welcome back to another Clash of Clans video, and today we're going to be talking about a very important topic, that is the wall weight. Now you might be having a question that why on earth did I get a much tougher opponent than what I actually can attack. Now that is what I'm actually gonna cover up on this video, so if you're into that trouble, then I'll explain you what you can do to avoid that, and maybe some things you can do in order to control that. So without any further ado, let's get going. But before that, make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Do that right now. Also make sure to leave a like if you enjoyed this video. Also make sure to click on the bell notification icon because I provide Clash of Clans content every single day. And yep, let's get going. So the first thing that's coming into your mind is what is wall weight. Now weight is the number assigned by Supercell to all the troops, the spells, the heroes, the walls, the traps, and the defenses in Clash of Clans. Now if you upgrade any of these items, it'll increase up their weight. Now you want to keep in mind that all these buildings, all these traps, all these troops don't have the same value as of any other troop building or any other thing that you can actually see. So each and everything has a different weight depending on the level and the kind of thing you're actually upgrading or maybe even unlocking it. So the added weight to your troops, your spells, the heroes, traps, walls, and defenses in your base is your base weight. Now during clan wars, all the clan participants are summed up with their base weight. So your base weight, your other clanmates base weight who are participating in the war is added up, and that is when you get the opponent. That may be the reason why you're actually getting a much tougher opponent than you actually would be getting up in the previous war or maybe the next few wars. So let me just give you an example. So let's take for suppose the free spell. Now just upgrading a free spell or maybe even unlocking it has a massive amount of change in the base weight of your base than in compared to any other building troop or anything else, because the free spell is given such importance by Supercell. They actually think that the free spell can do a lot of things, and that's the reason why the free spell is giving a very mopping change in your wall weight, I mean the base weight. So you want to avoid some things in order to get through those tough opponents. So I'll be getting through that in a moment, but knowing the weight, you actually can avoid getting those tougher opponents. Now of course you can upgrade the lower weight items first in order to avoid those strong opponents. So I'll be showing you some table where it shows all the buildings, all the troops, and all the spells, whatever it is, all of them, and it'll give you an idea on what you actually have to upgrade and what are the things you actually don't want to upgrade. So here are the bases, I mean here are the images that you want to see. Now if you can see up in this table, the cannon from level 1 to level 2 has a 99 plus in the wall weight, I mean the base weight. So it's going to increase plus 99 if you upgrade it to level 2, and the same is with level 3. You're going to again increase around 90 something, I don't know, 90 or something like that. So again for the Arteta you're going to increase plus 99. Now coming to the air defense, you can see it's very less, it's around 50 or maybe around 61 or something like that. So the air defense compared to the other defenses has much base weight, I mean much less weight compared to any other defenses. Now you want to keep in mind that splash damage defenses have much more weight than compared to any point defenses like the Arteta or the the cannon. So Visitar, the Mortar, and all the other splash damage, that's the Inferno, and all of that will have a much higher weight compared to any other point defenses. Now coming to the next image, as you can see, the Air Sweeper again has very less weight compared to any other defenses up in this chart, but the last three defenses, that's the X-Bow, the Inferno, and the Eagle Artillery, having a very high percentage of growth in terms of that weight. So of course you want to avoid these buildings, you want to of course avoid bringing them up. If you're in Town Hall 10 or maybe 11, you want to completely avoid these buildings. The X-Bow, you need to avoid it when you're coming up to Town Hall 9. If you get the X-Bow itself, it's going to increase 900. Well, if you just get the Air Sweeper or the cannon, is just gonna increase 100 or something like that. So of course you want to avoid these buildings. which have very high war weight. Now the next card you can see the traps. Now traps again, which does harass splash, has very high value when compared to other traps which are single, which kind of do single damage. So now coming to the troops, again you can see the barbarians and archers are pretty low, while the giant and the balloon are pretty high. They're not that high, but then at least they're pretty great, or pretty at least much better than that of the barbarians, archers, goblins, and war breakers. Now coming to the next card, again if you can see the healer, the dragon, the P.E.K.K.A., the baby dragon, and the miner, all of them have a very good increase in terms of the weight. So you again want to avoid upgrading these, or maybe yeah, you should upgrade them because you want to attack and make sure you win them. But if you don't actually want to, if it's not necessary, then you completely want to avoid upgrading these troops right off. Now coming to the dark troops, again you can see the minion and the hog rider pretty less, but compared to the Valkyrie, the golem, the witch, the lava hound, and the bowler, they're pretty high. They're gonna do a significant change in your base weight. So again, you want to avoid unnecessary upgrades. If you don't want to upgrade them, you can just avoid them. Rather, you can upgrade up the minion, the hog rider, or if it's completely unnecessary, you want to kind of avoid it. Now the spell factory, the dark spell factory, and the barracks and the dark barracks do not carry any weight, and also this is the same with the army camp, the laboratory, and the research, the clan castle. So you can as soon as you upgrade your town hall, you want to make sure that you upgrade them because they're not going to increase the base weight. So you want to make sure that you get them out to the max level as soon as possible. However, if you unlock a new troop from the dark barracks, the new troops value, the new troops value that has been assigned by Supercell will add up to your base weight. Now again, that is to be considered, but the barracks weight will not be considered, but the troop that is actually unlocked from the barracks will be again considered. So there are some quick tips which you can take in order to get weak opponents that you actually are getting right now. So of course you want to upgrade your army camp, the laboratory, and the clan castle because they don't have any weight. Now upgrading these as soon as possible, of course it's a common sense, you want to upgrade them as soon as possible in order to make sure you get those victories, because they don't actually increase your base weight, and that's the reason why you want to upgrade them as soon as possible. Now coming to the defenses you actually want to upgrade up is the air defense and the air sweeper, also with the bombs, the spring trap, and the skeleton trap, because they don't have very high value when compared to other defenses like the multi-mortar, the Inferno Tower, the X-Bow, the Eagle Artillery, the Giant Bomb, and other defenses and traps which have very high weight. So you want to avoid these. Rather, you can upgrade the air defense, the air sweeper, the bombs, traps, and the skeleton trap. Now the next tip would be that you can upgrade your point defenses, that is the hidden Tesla, the archer tower, the cannon, and any of the troop which attacks at only one target. Now you want to do that because splash damage buildings actually have much more weight than compared to the point defenses. So of course you want to upgrade your point defenses first rather than your the splash damage buildings. Now this is very important. The free spell, the X-Bow, the witches, the Inferno, and the Eagle Artillery are the 5 upgrades which you absolutely want to avoid. You don't want them to be upgraded or unlocked unless it's very necessary. So because they are going to increase the weight of your base in a massive in a massive amount, so it's going to completely increase your base weight. So you want to avoid these 5. So again, the free spell, the X-Bow, the witch, the Inferno Towers, and the Eagle Artillery. Even unlocking them would give a massive, magnificent, completely a new level, a new value to your base weight. So you want to completely avoid them as far as possible. So yeah guys, that's how this war weight thing actually works. You want to completely avoid these above 5 buildings because they are completely going to change up the ranking factor, the kind of opponents you're gonna get, the kind of opponents you have to face. So make sure you avoid them as far as possible. That way, at least you're gonna get a decent opponent rather than getting a tough opponent. So thank you so much for watching, guys. Hopefully this guide helped you. If it did, make sure to leave a like, also subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Do that right now. Try Clash of Clans content every single day. Also leave a like if you enjoyed this video. Make sure to click on the bell notification icon to get notified when I put in new Clash of Clans content. Thank you so much for watching once again. I'm Ayrus and I'll be seeing you next time. Until then, goodbye.